everyone! Today we have an incredible guest who's going to share her secret to success. We have Dr. Divya Patni with us who has recently completed her doctoral research and soon she'll be joining her esteemed position of a research fellow at Harvard Medical School and Massachusetts General Hospital where she will be directly working with patients suffering with neurodegenerative disorder. Besides being a doctor, she is a Zumba instructor and a fitness enthusiast. Wow! And has been a part of many Himalayan treks and many cycle expeditions all over India. But before we dive in, we are going to challenge her for a quick rapid fire questionnaire. Let's see if she can handle the heat. Are you ready?
I bet I am.
Okay, cool. First question. What is the cringiest thing you have done as a teenager?
Cringiest. Okay. So back in college, me and my friend, whenever we used to cross veranda or change classes, we always used to dance and go. We never walked normally to, like, we had different classes, we had different sessions, so we had to travel through the verandas, but I don't remember a single time we were walking normally, even in the presence of esteemed professors and all. We used to dance. I don't know why, what was in our mind that time, but we used to dance every time while we
like the complete dance, you know?
Anything not normal, anything that is not normal, we used to do that. Like maybe it could be funny thing, it could be cringy thing, like that.
Okay, cool. Next question. If you could transform into any one animal, which one would you choose and why?
I have a very contrasting answer to that, and I think I would like to transform into a panda.
Panda? Well, okay, why?
Because panda doesn't do anything. They are fun to watch. They enjoy their life. They are lazy.
Okay, this is us moving now.
And they are funny beings.
Okay, third question. Finish the phrase. The way to your heart is.
The way to my heart is how humble a person is, even after achieving everything.
Impressive. Fourth, what's the stupidest dare you have ever agreed to?
Oh, this happened in college. I remember very clearly. So we were a group of 18 to 20 people. And it was in Pink Square, Jaipur,
okay.
And we were sitting in the food court, and we all were playing this truth dare situation and all. So I was giving a dare of walking with helmet on throughout the mall for like 2 to 3 hours till the time we were there.
3 hours?
Yeah, till the time we were there. So my helmet was on and I was walking in
just like the masked man.
I don't know what was that.
Okay.
So I did that. Yeah, I completed the day.
Alright, it was a fun session. Now let's start with the questionnaire. First, can you share a bit about your educational background?
Okay, so I did my integrated masters, which was like completely in research. So for 3 years, I did like a specialization in 4 different subjects like nanotech, biotech, IT, and psychology.
Okay.
And from the 4th year, I took a specialization in biotechnology and bioinformatics. And in my final year of masters, I took a training in marine science where I dealt with zebra fishes, the developmental defect happening in zebra fishes due to different antibiotic exposures and all. That was my master's training, and then I joined as a PhD student under Dr. Santosh Kumar Jha at CSIR NCL and ISER Pune, India, where I worked on understanding thermodynamic regulation of a protein that is called TDP43. I know it's going a bit heavy, but yeah, I did my PhD in that subject.
Okay.
Yeah.
मेरे को कुछ भी समझ नहीं आया, but it's fine. Anyways, next question. How did you balance your academics and extracurricular activities in your school or college time?
Well, I don't procrastinate. That's the key. You don't procrastinate. I generally plan my day one day in advance. I know it's better.
I do that a lot.
Yeah, but you need to plan your day one day in advance, because while I was doing Zumba and cycling, I used to wake up at 4. I used to go for cycling for an hour or 2, and then through cycling only I used to go to Zumba classes. I used to take my Zumba classes there, and then by 9 I used to reach my lab. And I used to finish my lab at 7, then I used to come home and cook and clean, prepare for the next day. So I never procrastinated, and I think that's the key to success.
Gen Zs, we need to learn this.
Yeah.
Third, can you share any specific strategies or study techniques that help you excel in your career?
discipline, like you should be disciplined. If you have a goal in life, that if you want to become this or that, you need to work for that goal every single day. You cannot
valid
take
point.
a single day off. Yeah.
That's valid point. Like, I have an issue, I get distracted very easily. Like, normally if I'm reading a book, I get distracted. So I'm sure जब आप बच्चे थे, teenage age में, तो आपके साथ भी ऐसा होता होगा. So how did you overcome distractions?
Yeah, that's a very genuine problem which people suffer, because
True.
there are lots of distracting things. Now we did not have mobile when we were kids. Now you guys have that. So one thing which I actually did for some time, during the final season of my PhD, was I used to listen to a very calming music, soothing music with headphones on, and I used to focus. That helped me focus on whatsoever I was doing. That might work for you as well. Listen to a soothing music, because I was not listening to that music, but I was working. But that music somehow helped me to distract me from all the other noises and just focus on my work.
I don't think so. It would be
Another
helpful
thing.
Okay.
If you are distracted but you have a goal in mind, you have to look at that goal daily.
Like a vision board.
Yeah, you have to look at that goal daily. You have to see yourself achieving that goal. You have to have that mental image. So once you have that, I think you will do your best to achieve that.
The manifestation,
affirmation absolutely worked. It worked in my case.
Okay, cool. Now, can I lighten the mood with some humorous questions?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so what's the most funniest thing that has ever happened to you in school or college?
Funniest thing? Oh my god, that's... Oh, you are asking an embarrassing question. Funniest thing? Okay. So, there's this tale which I normally tell to people. So, I was living with my cousins once at my nana's place. And so what happened during summer vacation, so one of us touched that cooler, and that cooler was leaking, so there was some electric shock coming out of it. So that person, my cousin, touched the cooler and he felt that shock. I don't know what happened. Then we 10 came and to check him, and we all 10 felt that shock. That was, I don't know, I did not feel that shock, but just for that moment, we all felt that shock. And our parents were dead scared. This is what's happening to all 10 of them. They're like shaking and all. So yeah, that we did for like 2 minutes.
Okay, so it was like a groupism thing.
And we did not plan it. That happened all of a sudden.
Okay, now this or that questions. Dog or cat? You gotta choose one. Okay. Night owl or early riser?
Early riser.
Okay. Parties or binge watching?
For no parties.
Cartoons or serials?
Cartoons.
Which
Tom and Jerry. Shin-chan.
Shin-chan. Okay, I can relate to it. Now, let's get back to the questions. Can you share some of your problems and obstacles you face towards your career path?
Oh, yeah. You will face many problems. Sometimes I faced a lot of problems. One of the problems which I would like to share is, while I was doing my PhD, I was not earning well. I was on my scholarship. So many times I felt like my colleague, my fellow classmates and all, they are making a buttload of money. They are earning huge amount of money. They are doing good in their life. But I am making less. I am not making any money. I was on a scholarship. So that time I felt that whatsoever am I doing, is it really worth? Because that was one issue with me. Another issue was that we had very hectic hours at work. We used to work for 18 hours at 18 hours, 48 hours. I was in lab for 56 hours once. I did not, So that time I used to wonder, okay, whatsoever I'm doing is still what? I had that mental image in my mind every time that I want to become a scientist. I want to treat people. I want to make this world a happy place. I want to find diseases and treat people whosoever is suffering and help their families. But I had that goal in mind, but in between I had these problems. So I used to consult. I used to consult my friends. I used to consult my PhD guide a lot about this, and they always confirmed. They always have somehow managed to convince me that whatever I'm doing, it might look like that I'm failing right now, but it has a bigger goal, and good things will happen. So yeah.
Okay.
So talking to people, sharing our problem with them is very important.
Alright. What advice would you give to students who want to achieve success?
Advice. Okay. First of all, set your goal. Success. And first of all, I have an issue with this. How do you define success? Because I have a very different definition of success.
Success is you achieve whatever things you want in life.
So, okay, if you want to achieve whatsoever things you want, then you have a clear picture what you want first. Okay, you should write it on paper that what.
Like suppose someone wants to become a billionaire, then how do they achieve that?
Becoming a billionaire is a different thing, but you should have. How will you become a billionaire? That plan you should have.
Okay.
So you should write down on paper what things you actually want in your life, and you should have a plan in your mind. How will you achieve those things?
All right. Can you suggest how one can decide his or her career?
Okay, so now you have plethora of options in terms of career. You can be a makeup artist, you can be a hair artist, you can be a choreographer, you can be an architect. We had very limited options at time. So I would suggest that do whatever you love to do. Do whatsoever makes you happy. Because if you are happy, you will never feel like I decided my profession. I always wanted to become a scientist.
Okay.
So I never felt like that, oh my god, I have to go to lab today. Every day I was damn happy. I was super excited to go to lab. So my advice here is, if you want to choose a profession, then choose what genuinely gives you happiness. Do not run what others are doing. Oh, everybody is becoming IT engineer. No, I don't. No. Everybody is becoming CN. Whatsoever. If dance gives you happiness, pursue that.
But how are we supposed to know that this profession is good for us, or if
you need
not
to
good
explore?
for us?
You need to explore.
How do we explore?
What I felt is, what I've realized is, if you are good at something, you will make money. You will be successful no matter what. If you are good at something, like dancers, they are making good money. Choreographers, they are making good money. Hair artists, makeup artists, do whatsoever you like. If you are doing what you love, you will put your extra efforts into it. Okay, so any person who is giving some extra hours to his work will definitely become successful, and will definitely do something that no one has ever done, and will achieve great heights. That's what I believe.
Thank you so much, Divya, for this amazing interview. That's all.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click a thumbs up, subscribe for more such content, and hit the notification bell. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much. Until next time, stay awesome and keep creating.